Hi guys, Kirk and Jason Giordano once again here to show you some more lathing tips and plastering. A fellow did this lath here, did a real nice job. It's always better to have more staples than not enough. If you have a lot of staples in here, all we got to do is pull it out a little bit. I take this and just pull it out a little bit. It's a little tight right now, but I prefer more staples than not enough. If it was not enough, I'd have to hook up my gun and put a few more. So I just pull it out a little bit because we want the lath to do its job, and that means intertwined with the stucco. So it's a little too tight right now. Nothing we can't handle. What we're going to show you on this particular job is a lot of folks worked on this house, and most of them did a pretty nice job. A few guys didn't do it right, but I'll show you why. Say for example, this house is about 80 years old. Now if you follow me right over here, these guys did this texture, this patch is, you can see the patch right here. Now, these guys did their patch. They didn't feather it right, but more importantly, what they did wrong was they allowed their brown coat and the texture to dry. Then when they hit it down, it's already dry, so that's why it's so pronounced. Over here, these guys did a third coat. This is the color coat right here. I don't know if the camera will show this, but it's the color coat. Now these guys did a better job, but you didn't need a third coat in order to match this finish here. This was done about 70, 80 years ago, and it was two-coat finish. I'm going to do two coats over here and match the finish. They got a great tie-in right here. This is good feathering in right here, but they could have put a little texture here too. And the guy who did that one too, underneath, it wasn't that great either. But anyway, we're going to show you how we do it when we get to that stage. Alright guys, I'll show you another tip. Now, I'm going up the ladder. Now I want the biggest hawk on my truck. If I got to walk up and down this ladder a whole bunch of times. And my wife's always getting me to go to the gym. She's always on that Stairmaster. So I think, man, this is a great workout right here. I'll show you how we do behind the pipe, because the owner said, how are you going to get behind that pipe? Well, it's pretty easy. I'll take it and I'll come this way, one side, like so. Then I can come this way. There's a lot of mud on there. All right, and I just keep doing that. I could, however, take it, throw it this way too, but you got to have something underneath, otherwise it falls. And I'm just going to go up and down until I work my way down. It's a great workout without going to the gym, plus I get paid to do it. I'd rather have this 8-hour workout any day than the gym. All right guys, I'll show you another tip. All the old timers know this one. We call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now, I put a whole bunch of mud right in this one area, so it's real easy for me to get to. Now when I stand up here, now don't you folks stand up on top of ladders, but when I stand up on here, what I can do is I can take all this mud I have right here as excess and then push it up here. And that's what I did. That's how I was able to do that without even climbing on this top step. I just take it from right here and I put it up here. We call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. And man, it makes it a lot easier. While I'm on the subject of this, Kim, who emailed me about 5 times yesterday and asked me about, she had a contractor say he could just put the wire over the wood without the paper. Of course, I responded to her on email, but you can't do that. Why? Because the wood will stay saturated. When wood gets wet, it rots. When metal gets wet, it rusts. So you got to have the barrier on top of the sheathing. So anybody who tells you, gee, I'll put the wire directly on the wood and we'll stucco it, run. Don't hire that person. Anyway, Kim, that one's for you. I've been explaining it through email, but just thought if you're watching this one, you can get the idea. And also, there were 2 layers of paper on there, so that protects the sheathing. All right, guys, now that I've got enough mud on here, I'm hitting it with a straight edge or a derby. All I do is I pull back a 1/4 inch on this window, up, and come here. I'm on my corner. This is a corner right here, so I'm using it as a template or a guide. Just take it straight up, then I'm going to hard rubber float it, and soon enough I'll be ready to apply this texture. We ran about a bucket short. Jay's mixing a little bit more. If you're going to mix, guys, wear a mask like Jay. He just took it off because it itches his beard. Another bucket. I'm just relaxing. Figured I'd try this camera for a minute. And that's it right there, and then we're going to show you how to float everything. Alright guys, transition. new to existing. I'm floating it in. And I'm floating it into our new wood. If I float it this way, I just build up a lip. So I'm floating it into my new wood. Transition is where you can really tell the craftsmen from the fellas who don't really do this for a living. Now I'm floating this into it also. That way I have a clean transition right there. My joint is on the money. All right, guys. My joint, the transition between new to existing, is done, feathered in real well. Here's what that fella didn't do here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some texture mud. Now I'm going to put a texture on here, just like that. Start from the bottom and go all the way up. One more right behind this darn wire. Now that we have this texture here, here's what I'm going to do. I don't want it to dry. If it dries, then it'll be similar to that guy right there where it's really pronounced. I want it soupy, and I hit it right while it's still wet. And it knocks it down flat like this. This, again, is a two-coat system done about 70 years ago. So that's what I'm going to do, just like this right here, the rest of the wall. Soupy, knock it down immediately. That way it's not so pronounced like that texture there. All right, guys, we've wrapped this up. I don't know that the camera will show this wall within the shade, but the other side it may show, but the other side's a different texture. So see if you could catch this side, Jen. This side's a different texture than this side. What I wanted to show was our texture, but we are not going to be here that long. We're going to get out of here right now and just leave you with this, and you have to take my word that this texture matches a lot tighter than the other fellas. Anyhow, my name's Kirk. I'm with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Thank you folks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.